Exclusive. Kate Middleton's style transformation as she embraces late Queen's tactic from casual jeans to show-stopping glamour. Kate never fails to hit the mark with her flawless fashion choices. With the help of a few longtime personal stylists, she may be our future queen, but Kate is also celebrated as one of the world's most influential style icons. For well over a decade, she has set the bar thanks to her polished, elegant looks and sharp sartorial sense. Whether she's wearing a tailored coat dress, a glittering couture gown or simply dressed down in jeans and a Barber jacket, she has a rare ability to look effortlessly put together in every setting. Kate is a style icon, although I don't think she's ever seen herself that way, Katie Nichols says. We've all heard of the Kate effect, and of course everything she wears and showcases is much imitated. Over the years she's learned to love fashion and realize it's not something frivolous. As a royal, it's hugely important, and she's really stepped up to the fashion plate. A champion of both British designers and the high street, the princess has become noticeably more assured in her fashion choices as her royal role has grown. She is known for blending classic royal dressing with a contemporary edge, often wearing favorite pieces and styling them in fresh ways. The result is a polished yet relatable look that continues to draw admiration and attention from designers and royal watchers alike. In recent years, as her public responsibilities have increased, her wardrobe has also taken on a more deliberate, streamlined feel. Tailored trouser suits, clean silhouettes and her signature rotation of elegant coats now form the backbone of her daytime style. She's increasingly embraced bold, block color dressing too, a tactic the late Queen used to ensure she stood out at public engagements. I think Kate looks more comfortable in her own skin now, Katie Nichols tells OK. She's playing with colors, styles and trouser suits and, as she's got older, she's become more confident. She's also very mindful of the Kate effect, so I think she'll continue choosing clothes largely by British designers. We've seen her really show an interest in the British fashion industry, particularly textiles. Kate certainly doesn't shy away from color, as we saw from her poppy red coat dress, which she wore to the Commonwealth Day service at Westminster Abbey in March. The princess looked radiant in the Catherine Walker creation, which featured an oversized bow at the collar and statement buttons running down the front. True to her thrifty form, she had worn the outfit before, having debuted at her carol service at Westminster Abbey in 2021. Likewise, she won plaudits for the turquoise ensemble she wore to Trooping the Colour in June 2025. Also designed by Catherine Walker, the vibrant dress featured a sharp silhouette and contrasting white lapels. Teamed with Kate's immaculate updo and aquamarine Juliet Botterill hat, the sleek look cleverly ensured the princess stood out among a sea of military uniforms. It was also widely seen as a tribute to Princess Diana, who once wore a similar outfit also by Catherine Walker at Trooping the Colour. And Kate certainly isn't afraid to dial up the glitz and glamour when it's called for. Who can forget the moment she stepped onto the red carpet at the No Time to Die Bond premiere, in a show-stopping sequined gold gown? While the event was awash with Hollywood stars, it was Kate who shone the brightest, in her caped dress by Jenny Packham. Likewise, when the royals hosted a state banquet to honor President Trump's visit in September 2025, the princess looked regal in gold couture. She pulled out all the stops and dazzled guests at Windsor Castle when she appeared in a floor-length, hand-embroidered lace gown, by British designer Philippa Lepley. In true regal style, she paired it with the sparkling lover's knot tiara, which is often her go-to headpiece and which was also a favorite of Princess Diana. Kate's current style is certainly a far cry from her early days in the spotlight, when she leaned into printed tea dresses and softer silhouettes. And her steady shift towards a more mature, regal style has often been credited to former stylist and friend Natasha Archer, who is said to have been instrumental in helping the princess. Natasha was fundamental in helping Kate find her fashion feet, first as the Duchess of Cambridge, then as the Princess of Wales, explains Katie. She's been responsible for some of Kate's most iconic looks, and it'll be interesting to see who Kate chooses to help her moving forward. I think Kate has the confidence to do a bit more of it on her own now, but I'm sure she'll end up working with Natasha in some capacity. The princess is very loyal, and Natasha has really proved herself. Kate's loyalty famously extends to designers too, and as her fashion has evolved, she has developed a little black book of go-to labels. A perennial favorite is British fashion house Alexander McQueen, which famously created her ivory silk gown for King Charles' coronation. Kate has turned to Alexander McQueen multiple times over the years, modeling everything from a chic pink trouser suit to a red 40s-style wrap dress and several smart, structured coats. Other firm favorites include Amelia Wickstead, Erdem, Jenny Packham and Catherine Walker, but Kate is also often spotted in high street pieces. When it comes to wardrobe staples, she happily turns to the likes of Reiss, Zara, L.K. Bennett, Jigsaw and Holland Cooper, and she's not afraid to wear clothes on repeat. In fact, the princess is known for her thrifty, eco-conscious approach, regularly recycling outfits for royal events and even renting a green solace dress for the 2022 Earthshot Prize. She has famously showcased the white coat she debuted at Charlotte's christening multiple times, and a black and white houndstooth dress is another trusty favorite. Kate debuted the Zara frock during a 2020 visit to a community project in Bradford, and she's since worn it on at least 4 occasions. Most recently, she modeled it on a Visito Tai Havon, a children's hospice near Cardiff. No doubt this sustainable ethos will continue as Kate uses her influence to champion the causes she feels passionately about. And as she celebrates her 44th birthday and looks to the year ahead, all eyes will be on how her wardrobe continues to reflect her growing role. The princess has become bolder and more playful, and I think we're likely to see this continue now she's approaching her mid-40s, says Katie Nicholl. It's a time when women often hit their stride. You know what suits you, you know what works, and you have more confidence to try things out.